apahumsi tushta rushta tu kaman apurana vishtan tvamasritanam nabipatnaranam tammasritahi asrayatam prayanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, you destroy all illness, physical, mental, emotional, or when pleased, you frustrate, you bring all greatness and good. When wrathful, you frustrate all the desires long for. No calamity befalls men who take refuge in you. They also become the refuge of others who have sought for you and you alone. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So today our topic is Mother Worship. Today we are celebrating Mahalaya, the advent of Mother. Mother lives in Kailas and she takes some time to come down to the earth. Mother comes down to redeem the afflicted. The Mother of the universe is considered to be very compassionate, and that fearful form of the Mother what we see is only for the protection of these children. And she is ever blissful, ever kind, and ever tries to bring peace, joy and eternal bliss to her dedicated children, not dedicated, even her enemies, those who don't like. So this is Mother worship is a unique characteristic of Indian spiritual tradition. Not only Indian spiritual tradition, if you see in the Catholic tradition, say Mother Mary is worshipped how much? No less than that of Christ himself. So it is a human nature that we want a motherly love and affection and protection. What Mother gives? Mother gives protection, love, caring, nourishing and fearlessness. A child is very fearless when the child lives in the mother's lap. And the Divine Mother also wants that she is to be loved in the same way. Mother, the children, Sri Ramakrishna in this age came, and its major thrust was this mother worship. Though it is of course Sri Ramakrishna is whole, we cannot make any compartment of him that he is a Vedantic or he is a Tantric or he is a Vaishnavite or he is a Christian or he is a Hindu. We cannot say anything like that. But still we find the major trend of this Sri Ramakrishna's life was before and after. It is the mother, calling upon mother. In the Upanishad we find that there is a story, you all know, we repeat it again and again. It is called, the Upanishad is called the Kena Upanishad. And in that Kena Upanishad we find the story that the gods were in trouble and the demons were very powerful. That is happening not one time, it is happening all the time. Even now, is it not? So that happened so many times, that is happening till now. So demons and gods. There are two aspects of it. One is the external demon, external gods. And another is internal demon, internal God. But let us talk about this external. So external demons, as it happens, wherever external demonic power becomes strong, they fight out. They fight the good people out of, in politics, in social situation, in office, in everywhere. Where demonic power becomes powerful, they throw away the gods. And godly power grows up, then demons also have to leave. So one time it happened, there was a big fight between the gods and demons, and in that war, actually, the gods then conquered the demons. And that is mentioned beautifully in the Upanishad called the Kena Upanishad. And that when they got the victory, and then they all sat together and they were praising each other. Hey, how did I fight? Because of my fighting, no? The demons were totally destroyed this way, that way. I put the fire. So fire god, wind god, and all different gods. Hinduism, there are so many gods. The departmental power of the same god. Fire department, wind department, finance department, education department is very democratic. So after the war, so they all sat in a chit-chatting in a conference hall, and the chief of them is Indra, the boss, the chief of the gods, are sitting and they are discussing how the war went on. And when they are discussing, they are all praising themselves. I did that, I did that, I did that. And when they are talking like that, what happened? That one mysterious spirit appeared before them. They do not know. They don't look like that. Appearance does not look like a human. Neither it looks like a god or a demon. Anything they know, even the gods' perception, they couldn't recognize what is this mysterious appearance. And that mysterious appearance, when it came, then everyone's attention fell on that. And then the Indra was sitting there, and then he said, hello, some of you go and get, who is this guy? Why, how he has come in the big conference of the gods, special victorious place when we are celebrating our victory. Why this guy has come, go and find. So that's why it is said, Brahma devibho vijigye tassaha brahmana vijayo deva amihainti. It is power of God that gave them the strength, but they didn't recognize that. Come here on the left side, right side, here. So they have on the left side, go. So they, having that, conquering the war, and they were talking about the glory of themselves. Then what happened? That everyone is telling that we who beat our enemies and the glory is ours, not knowing that there is some divine power which helped them to conquer this fighting with the enemies. So, and when that mysterious figure came, Te Agnim Abruvan, then they called the fire god and said, Jata Veda, O fire god, Etad Vijanihi, go and know who is this guy, Etad Vijanihi, Kim Etad Jakshamiti, what is this appearance which is here? Tatha iti, then the fire god says, okay, let me go. And he was full of pride and energy. And so, tadabhyadravat tammabhyavadat, he approached that mysterious figure and tried to ask, hey, who are you? Like that he will ask that. But that personality or that appearance was so overwhelming. Instead of he asking, he was asked, the fire god was asked by the mysterious figure, who are you? Kositi, who are you? And then he said, Agnirva, don't you know, I am fire, god of fire. And he, like a very simple, ignorant person, is asking, Agnirva Ahamati Ahamasmi iti Jataveda. This my name is Jataveda, I am fire. Then he said, what does means the King Birjamiti? What is your power? Who are you? What is your power? Then say, what? You don't know me? I am known through the three worlds for my power and energy, and you don't know me? Opidam sarvang daheyam yadidam prithivyam iti. If I wish, I can burn everything in the universe, in this world. And even the earth, I can make it to dust. So this is my power. Then the mysterious figure said, oh, is it so much powerful you are? Okay. Can you please do one little thing to burn? So, place a straw. Tasmai trinang nidadhavit dahaiti. I am placing this one piece straw, this small piece of grass. Please burn it. So it was a ridiculous thing for the fire god to think about that. Someone can dare to tell him. His ego puffed up more. But then what he says, Tadupapriyaya. Then he approached, entered, came very close to that. Sarvajaveno, with his almighty force and energy. Tanna sasak dagdum. He failed to burn that small, tiny piece of straw. So his ego, his pride was totally defeated, and with a bending head, he came back. Tata evo niva prite. And in the conference room, he entered into the form, to the gods, and they said, Naitat ashakam, naitat sakam vigyatum. I could not recognize what is Jadita Jakshamiti, what is this appearance like. Then it was his very insulting situation. Then he looked at Indra, the god of Indra, god of gods. He said, look at the fire god, wind god. We know how storm is destroying our different places, no? So, Athabayum Abravin Baya, like that. Bayu, fire god, god of wind, you go and check on that guy. Who is that? And he also went the same way with pride and this, and I'm not going to repeat that. And then he also asked only the same thing, to blow away that one piece of grass. And he, the fire, the god of wind, with all his energy, exerting all the power, he could not move it. And then he came back again. So like that it went with the Indra. Then they failed one by one. All the gods went there and they failed. And when they failed, then it fell. Everyone requested, you, god of gods, Indra, you go. So he approached. And it was much more ridiculous that even these other gods, when they went, he had a conversation. But when this Indra went, and he approached and he disappeared. This form disappeared. This mysterious, what you call the spirit or appearance, ignored Indra as it were. And then when it happened, then Indra was a man of greater intelligence and humility, more probably among you. He is the god of gods, greater quality is there. So he then remove that and sit there. Sit there. Don't disturb, Baba, sit down quickly. And there is gap. Why are you standing there? Find a gap and sit. Here is a gap. Come. Gap is there. Anyhow, the Indra then went, and god of gods, and the figure disappeared. And then he started meditating. And then he started meditating, And when he meditated, then there atho idam indram abruvan maghavan etad bijanihi. Oh Indra, you please go and get it known. And kimetad jaksham. And as soon as he appeared, then tirudade, the form disappeared. Form disappeared. And then what a beautiful thing happened. Sa tasminneva akase striyam ajagama. Tasmin, in that space, he found that one mother's form, divine mother's appearance came. And ajagama, and she is wearing so many ornaments. Bahushobhamanam, and her name is Uma. Umam Haimavatim. She's full of wearing gold and jewelry, and she appeared before Indra. And Tagum Vacho Kimita Jakshamiti. Then that Indra, with humility, saluted the mother form Uma, and he asked, Mother, what is this divine form I saw? Who is she? And that question, then the mother said, Sa Brahmeti Hovacho. Then this mother told, you could not recognize, he is the power behind all manifestation. He is the Brahman. And because of his power, you all conquered the enemies. Not by your own power. We are all powerless. Because of the power of the Brahman manifested to the Shakti, everyone is working. So that is the wisdom. It is found in the Upanishad. Umam Himavati. So that is connected. We call the first name of the Mother Durga is called Uma. And that also is a reference in the Upanishad where we find that it is the power of that absolute truth which comes in the form of the manifested universe. It is the power of the Lord that actually functions. And she is the power. So we find that this truth in the Upanishad, what does it teach us? That is in this universe of manifestation, it is all the play of the Divine Mother. If the Mother does not appear, the door of knowledge and wisdom is covered. And Mother works in the form of covering aspect and also releasing aspect. One is when she veils our vision, we forget and we cry and weep in the world. When she removes the offering, covering, then realization comes. Even we look at that. That's why mother worship is very important in a spiritual life, particularly in this age. Sri Ramakrishna recommended that. Sri Ramakrishna one day saw in Benares, he was standing in a boat, and what he found that the dead body, it is believed that when anyone dies in Benares will be released from all bondage, they will get liberation. And Sri Ramakrishna had a vision, what a beautiful vision. He saw that the dead body is there, and mother first unties the bond. It's a big visualizing. Untying the knots of the departed, and then Lord Shiva appeared, and he whispered the mantra in the ear of that soul, and the soul got liberated and went away. So here is symbolically we can get this beautiful message that to get the realization of even the highest knowledge of truth, we must have to worship the Divine Mother. Divine Mother, it is called the Shakti. This Divine Mother is termed in different philosophies in different way. I was watching that in the verse 4.7 in Chandi, where it is mentioned that she is the cause, samasta jagatam. She is the cause of the entire universe. Samasta jagatam hetuhu. And she is the Trigunaupi. She is having the three constituent gunas, Sattvika, Rajasika and Tamasika. That is the three gunas. The whole universe is her presence. If you go beyond the world, it is Brahman. But so long we are in the world, we are bound in the three gunas. And she is the source of all these gunas. Trigunapi. And people, doshoi nagayase. We cannot know her. We cannot realize her. It is her power, her strength is giving us the existence of everything what we see, what we feel, what we understand. Our every emotions, every understanding is going on because of that. But because of our these weaknesses, the raga, attachment, desha, aversion, etc. Because we are endowed with all this, we cannot know the divine which is within. Doshai nagayase. Even what the question of human, it is said, Hariharadivi apiyapara. Even gods and Shiva, Hara, Shiva, Durga, and all the Maya, Shiva, Vishnu, even they struggle to realize the truth. So it is, this verse says that because of the imperfection of our vision, even we cannot see the Divine Mother everywhere. That's why spiritual practice is necessary. And not only that, even the gods, they are also bewildered by this Maya of the power of the divine. It is called, that's why it is said, Brahma Vishnu, even the Brahma and the Vishnu all get entangled into the mess of Mother's power, no? And then he says, Sarvasrayakhi akhilam idam. He is the support, substratum of all this creation. Brahman is the, you cannot say support. Brahman is everything, manifested and unmanifested, Shaguna and Nirguna, limited and unlimited. Everything is that Brahman. But when we see the manifestation, we talk about the Shakti. So it is said that Sarva Asrayam Akhilam Idam Jagadangsha Bhutam. From Brahma the creator down to the worm, the limit, Akhilam Vishwam, entire cosmos. That Mother is the cause of that. And she is another. Abhyakrita hi parama prakriti tam adya. These are very important points. She is beyond all the 6 changes. What are the 6 changes? Sadavikara. You know, this whole creation has 6 changes. What are the 6 changes? Asti jayate vardhate viparinamate apakshiyate mrityu. Everything in the creation, asti means is existence. Jayate, born. Mother's womb, everyone comes in the mother's womb, it's asti. Jayate, then born. Then it is vardhate, growth. Then viparinamate, it goes down towards death, and apakshiyate, gradually destroyed, and ultimately one day it goes away. So Mother is the holder of all these changes. Because of the Divine Mother, this happens. That's why. But she is beyond all these vikaras. That's why the verse says, Chandi says, that Abhyakrita, she is not Bhakrita, manifested in that way, and she is the Prakriti, essential Prakriti. And this Prakriti Parama, she is Saguna, she is Nirguna, with qualities and beyond qualities. And in this, it is this Prakriti, it's called, you are the Adi Prakriti, beginning. And that has been named by all the philosophers in different names. One, it is said, according to Sankhya, the Sankhyites call this Divine Mother as Prakriti. The Vedanti students call this as Anirvachaniya, Anadi, Avidya. Anirvachaniya means, that's the Vedanta definition of the Maya. Maya, it cannot be defined. It cannot be ascertained. You want to find its origin, it's Anadi, no beginning, Avidya. It is ignorance, total supreme ignorance which covers all this. And according to the logicians, it is called Shabda Shakti. According to the Mimamsaka school, those who prefer to think that everything is gone out of karma and actions of the karma results, then they talk about this is the goal of attainment of all results. All the karmas lead ultimately to the Divine Mother. She is the goal and end of all. The logicians say that Vastu Tattva Nishchaya Jnana Vishesha. It is the special knowledge which, when one ascertains the truth, that is that Naiyayiks philosophy. Shaivites say it is Shiva Shakti. And Vaishnavites say it is the Vishnu. Shaktas say it is Mahamaya. And the Puranic people, they call it is Devi. So different names. It is a big philosophy. If we go in their philosophical understanding, what each term they use for, it is, that means what we come to this idea that it is the Divine Mother who is named in so many ways, worshipped in so many perspectives according to the perception of individual. Each individual have the concept about the divine in a particular way. So long all the knowledge and wisdom, it all falls in the realm of the Divine Mother. Because this universe is nothing but Divine Mother. Ramakrishna said, it is the snake, but in the wriggling motion. It is when you see the ocean and its waves and its manifestation. When it is manifested, it is called the Mother. And when it is unmanifest, that is called the Absolute. So, in the Vedantic perspective, but we are not to mix up things totally with Vedanta and Tantra. This is called Tantra. Vedanta and Tantra, these are the two philosophies. One is called the ultimate truth, Vedantic perspective, that is the ultimate truth, Brahman. But when it comes to Tantra, Tantra is the practical application of Vedanta. Absolute Vedanta, what it teaches, Brahman alone is true. All else is false, they say. So all else is false. This is false. Devotees don't look at that way. They say it is the same Brahman in name and form. So that's a different perspective. We are bound in the duality. We are living in this, we are breathing, living, eating, sleeping on this concept of our reality here. Now to get out of that, what is the way out? That way out is to practice the tantric practice. Tantric practice does not mean anything else but seeing the Divine Mother working everywhere. Whatever we see, it is only Mother. Ultimately, Vedantic truth is, as you know, we all say Brahman alone is true. And Upanishad also says, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. Everything is permeated with that Brahman. Everything is that consciousness, divine consciousness, absolute bliss. But I am seeing the duality. What can I do? I am caught into the trap of this duality. What can we do? Then you worship Mother. Look at the life of absolute non-dual person, Totapuri. Totapuri does not believe that this world is all Maya. It is just a delusion. Like you drive in the freeway and see the water on the road. And you approach, it is an illusion. You saw the water, but there is no water. This is our daily experience. We cannot deny that. So you see this, but it's non-existent. And Totapuri was established in that knowledge. No? And day and night she is thinking of the absolute. But what? You cannot do that when you live in the duality. You will have to accept this. Your hunger, thirst, your pain, your agonies. Where will you go? When Ramakrishna used to call upon Mother and clap his hand. Huh? So Totapuri jokingly said, "Kyo roti thokte ho?" Why are you making roti, chapati like that? Ramakrishna said, "You rascal, I am taking my mother's name and you say that I am preparing chapati." Clapping like that. So it is, he didn't accept that. He accepted the transcendental reality, which is Vedantic perspective, Paramarthika Sattva. But he didn't accept the Vyavaharika Sattva, the phenomenal existence, the realistic way in which we live, sleep, cry, weep, eat, feel hunger, thirst, feel joy, rejoice. This duality he could not accept. It is all really absolute truth, absolute. These are all non-existent to that. And then you remember that story when he had his tremendous pain in the stomach. And he thought that, what? I always say I am not the body, not the mind, and this body is pulling me down and creating such havoc for me. Okay, I will make an end to this body. So what he did? He went to the Ganges and wanted to just drown into the Ganges water. You feel Ganges water is how huge is that huge water in the happy Ganges, but it is a miracle. He walked and went up to the other shore, which is called Uttarpada. This side is Dakshineshwar. You go to the other bank, and he walked all through. He could not get sufficient water in the Ganges to drown himself. And knee-deep water or little high above. How can he drown? And then he came back and to Sri Ramakrishna. He said, see how it is happening. And then Sri Ramakrishna said, you rascal, you don't believe my mother. You live in her department and you totally ignore. That is very improper. So you go to the mother. So he went to mother. He sent him to Mother Kali. And going to Mother Kali, he saw that is a mother. He thought it is only stone before. Because absolute truth is truth. These are all wrong. He then saw in the mother a living mother, fully illumined, full of joy, full of bliss, full of radiant light all over. And he was overwhelmed with the vision of mother. And then he understood that which is transcendental, that is the immanent. And this immanent aspect, we look at it as mother. So, to get out of the bond of this duality, this tantric practice means seeing mother in everything is the appropriate approach for many of us. And Sri Ramakrishna said, is my special attitude. Sri Ramakrishna's special attitude is mother. I am the child of mother, nothing else. And mother does everything for me. And there is only reality is the Divine Mother. So, but this the terminology Vedanta uses Mahamaya, you have to understand, and Mahamaya, we use sometimes one with the other, not thinking that serious, but we make a mistake. The two philosophical terms should not be made mixed up. Maya means, according to Vedanta, you know what is Maya. Maya has no reality. Why not come here? He's asking you to come. Come here. Don't stand. Here. Wherever you find, go at the back. At the back. Maya has no real entity, no paramarthik satta. There is no absolute reality. It appears, but it changes. And everything I am seeing a change. And it is only that Maya is Vyavaharik. Vyavaharik means phenomenal, it is existential, our day-to-day behavior, we go through this Maya. And appears to be real during one time and disappears in another time. That's why it is Maya. But Mahamaya is not like that. It is a real entity. Mahamaya, Maya is there. Mahamaya is all play of Maya. There is nothing but Mother in the universe. That's why Sri Rama used to say, and Ram Prasad used to sing this song, Anande Ram Prasad Rate, Mabirajen Sarvo Ghate, Anande Ram Prasad Ghate, but Ananda in the highest bliss, Ram Prasad is declaring, the Mabirajan Sarvo Ghate, Ma, the Divine Mother, exists in every form. Kali Pancha Sad Varnamai Varne Varne Rupo Dhare. Kali is of 50 letters, and whole universe is a combination and permutation and combination of the letters. No? All sabda, sound has come out of that. So it is all Mother, Divine Mother and Divine Mother. So Maya, Mahamaya is not limited by any time. Mahamaya remains in the past, is now, will be in the future. Trikala Vadhito. Mahamaya is of existence. Mahamaya lives. It is not, it is an appearance like Maya. And Mahamaya is a reality, absolutely. And she is nothing, another term, Brahmamayi. She is only Brahman, only that reality. So it is that Vedanta and Tantra has no conflict. People sometimes make a distinction. But it is one is called the Siddhanta Shastra. That means the scripture which determines the ultimate truth, the goal, that is Vedanta. And how to approach is this process through which we reach that absolute Brahman is called Sadhan Shastra, that is called the Tantra. So Tantra and Vedanta are not two. But in our life we'll have to, because we live in the world as is very realistic way, that it is, we have to accept this. So long I feel my body, I must have to feel that there is somebody to guide my body. And it is a safer, we can realize God in so many different approaches, but Mother worship is the one of the best and safest approach, because that is the purest connection with the divine and the person who is worshipping. Pure relationship with mother and the baby, that is the purest relationship. But it can be taken in other aspects also. Here, the projection of Brahman, that is eternal knowledge, desire and action, and that is a projection. And this universe is a projection, but the same eternal knowledge is manifesting through it. The eternal desire, eternal action is found. That's why Woodruff said that it is a creative imagination of Brahman. That is the idea. That is Brahman. This mother, what we see, this whole universe, what we see, it is the creative imagination of the divine, of the cosmic. So, to worship God as mother is the sweetest path of journey. You see, look at that, what Ramakrishna started with. He started with worshipping the mother in this way, praying and crying and weeping as a child prays, cries and weeps. And what an achievement ultimately. She is living with mother all the time. And every movement of his life is being guided by the divine. He can feel, he can understand the command of the mother, what is happening, what will happen. And see, who is mother? It's again and again he has revealed in his gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, in his message, that it is the one Brahman. What Vedantins call as Brahman, I call him as mother. The Brahman and this mother aspect are not too different, only when it is still, it does not function. When the mind drops and merges into the oneness, it is the same mother, Divine Mother, become Brahman. And when it starts again functioning in the level of duality, in our level, and then we call it Jagat, this world, and its guiding force is the Divine Mother. And there is nothing but Mother in every aspect of reality. And she is what are the wonderful characteristics? She is the cause. Ya mukti hetu ravichinta mahabrata. She is the cause of liberation. Even Shankaracharya, he requested Mother Divine. He is a Vedanta. Shankaracharya is the propounder of Advaita Vedanta. But he says, "Oh Mother, please unfold the doors, the gate of liberation. Makshadvaro kapatupatana kuri Kashipuradhishari Vikshang Dehi Kripavalamana kari Mata Annapurneshwari." Shankaracharya is talking to Mother. What she is saying? "O Mother Annapurna, the presiding deity of the Benaras, Kashi, Mokshadvaro kapato patanakari." Mokshadvaro, the door to the liberation. For me it is blocked. O Mother, please break through and give me the way to see your divine form. No? Mokshadvaro. So Shankaracharya is praying that way. And here, Chondi, in the verse number 4.9, it says, Ya mukti hetu. She is the hetu, the cause of mukti, liberation, freedom. Cha avichintya mahabrata. She is not easily available. You have to do mahabrata, great spiritual austerities. What are those? Yama, niyama, asana, all these, our yogic practice, we say, these austerities. To purify the heart, we need. That's why entire Chondi, you see the story, Surata and, what is the other name? Vaishya and Surata. So both of them approached the mother, approached the sage, Medhas Muni. And both were afflicted in the troubles of life. We are all afflicted like that. And both of them wanted a solution. Then he said, and his very first question was that the king asked this question to the Surat, I mean the Muni, Medhas Muni, and said that I know this, my mind is entangled into my friends and relations and my subordinate people who I was the king, I used to rule them. They are antagonistic to me. But still, why my mind gets attached to that, those who hate me, those who don't love me, but still I am entangled into that. Why? The Mahamaya Prabhavena. Oh, you do not know. Your mind is attracted because of the Mahamaya Prabhav, the power of the Mahamaya. So you want to get freed? So propitiate her with your austerities and practice, and give all the stories, how many times demons were killed and how the gods get the blessings of the mother that released him. So this is the worship of mother. Mother is to be achieved by Mahabrata, great spiritual austerities. So avichinta, it cannot be thought about, or you cannot be comprehended by ordinary mindset. Sa Paramavidya. You are the supreme knowledge. And Bhagavati, Brahmamai. And he Sunyata Indriya Tattva Sarai only appears before those who have controlled their senses and mastered their mind. To them who are free from Asta Samasta Dosai, those who are free from all types of defects of life, and Moksha Arthivi, those who are asking for liberation from bondage, you are the giver of liberation to them. So Devi Bhagavati, the supreme Vidya, cause of liberation, and great inconceivable penances are to be the ground for your realization. You are cultivated by the sages and saints, and desiring liberation, who does extreme austerity practices and shed their blemishes by all that. So you are achieved. The path of realizing heart are this austerity and practice. But it is much easier, rather, mother, worshipping God as mother. These are the real practice. You can do austerities, but one thing is that mother's grace is much more than father's grace. So, so it is mother worship is in one sense, children can just brag on mother. Hey, you will have to give, no, and if no, you are not fit for achieving those things, fit for realization, but crying and weeping as the children get everything from mom. So the Divine Mother, worshipped by this way with simple heart, with prayer, with cries, with sincere efforts, that can release us from bondage. So this mother worship is to bring the divine very close to us. Mother is such a relationship, pure, at the same time deeply connected. In Bengali we call nadita, the attraction of your bosom, because baby is born in mother's bosom. So that type of intense oneness feeling is there, and it is easy. We can claim, reclaim, we can cry, we can weep, we can fight. Sometimes you can say, he said, I shall sue you in the court of Lord Shiva. With the mother and the child relationship is such. You can demand. I am not fit, but you will have to give. Where shall I go? So this is the easier way, but easier in the sense if we really believe that there is a Divine Mother, and the Divine Mother is in everyone, and to worship the Divine Mother in every action of our life, every moment of our life, if we can think, the same divine experience will come, which the Vedanta says, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. At the end of realization, they see Brahman everywhere. So the same way, worshipping the Divine Mother, when she opens up the door, the covering is with, as I said, the person who died, his ignorance was taken out by mother, not by Shiva. Shiva gave the mantra, and with that Maha Mantra he got released. But first, to untie the knot, so it is in the hand of mother. So we'll have to pray to mother for our redemption. I will end it here now, because we have many programs today. Thank you.